The Bendrigg Alternative scheme is a small project which complements the volunteering programme that happens at Bendrigg Trust. It provides people who are at risk of offending or people who are embroiled in the criminal justice sector to have a chance to step out of their day-to-day lives and experience a completely new and dynamic environment at Bendrigg Trust. One of the biggest things that the BA volunteers get is the actual direct involvement with the individuals themselves. I really feel the more they put into the week, the more they end up getting out of it. So over the course of a week, you'll see the relationships build between the BA volunteer and the individual participants taking part. That grows over time, and the power and the impact that that has is almost immeasurable.
My name's Michael Smith. I'm 46-year-old. On the 1st of April 2016, I was convicted of conspiracy to defraud and sentenced to 5 years in prison, of which I spent 2 years and 3 months. At that point, I wasn't really sure what was ahead of me. I knew it was an outdoor centre working with kids with mixed abilities, but you know, I had no idea that it was going to end up in such a special place. You're out in the great outdoors and you've been used to being confined. I'm no stranger to the outdoors. I grew up in the outskirts of Glasgow, but I grew up around greenery, but I hadn't been there for a long time. Coming to Bendrigg, instantly you realise it's not about you. It's about being part of the team, been working with kids who need you to assist them in their experience of Bendrigg. It instantly becomes liberating, and the pressures that you feel in yourself just disappear, they go away. You feel, I instantly felt for the first time in a number of years like myself. And it creeps up on you. It doesn't hit you. You don't instantly think, oh, this is what's taking place. You just start to feel a wee bit more comfortable in yourself. And by the end of the week, when you do the debrief, when you're asked, it's only then that you become aware that the Bendrigg Alternative scheme is about you. Because the whole time up until then, it's about you being part of a team and assisting and helping out. At which point it becomes overwhelmingly emotional. And the guys are great. They're there. They hold your hand. They give you a hug, and you go back. You have to go back to prison. So that's an obstacle, but you go back feeling so much more comfortable with yourself. I felt like Michael Smith. I didn't feel like I was someone being convicted. I didn't feel like someone who was leaving prison. I didn't even feel like someone that was going back to prison. I felt like someone that just taken part in a wonderful experience, and I was excited to go and tell people that I thought would benefit from it.
The BA scheme, first and foremost, is obviously hugely beneficial to the offenders themselves, and the feedback that we get from them surely proves this. But it's very much a two-way process, because Bendrigg gains enormously from what they give to us as well, and we deeply appreciate everything that they give. In total, 377 offenders individually have been through the scheme. Many of them then choose to come back as personal volunteers once they've actually been released from prison, because they want to give something back to Bendrigg, and also they have found so much benefit themselves that they want to continue with the volunteering and the working with the disabled and disadvantaged.
From management through to the cleaners, everyone welcomes me back here like a member of the family, which is really what Bendrigg is. When I left Bendrigg, For the last time, which was a week before my release from prison, I was adamant I was going to return as a volunteer. I dare say many people say that, because when you're leaving prison you have a lot of plans and a lot of ideas of how things are going to be. Many of my own plans and ideas fell by the wayside, but not my desire to return as a volunteer. If there was more focus on real rehabilitation, as in personal development and being able to take part in activities, team building, feeling worthy, then the revolving door of reoffending would be reduced immeasurably. This is something that prisons should really be taking up. If anything I do can assist in that, then I'm here. Give all the time in the world for it.